Hello there, writers, and we are on step 2, and you're going to start brainstorming your topic. And now, if you notice here, for the standard, you need to introduce the topic very clearly, and you're going to start moving into grouping that information into paragraphs and sections and all sorts of things. So right now, you're going to introduce a topic. But first, before you do any of introducing a topic, you have to come up with some ideas. Now, you're probably thinking to me, oh, Mrs. Nelson, I don't have a good idea what exactly I would like to do. Well, I would recommend that you think about something that you're interested in. Who are you? You could teach me about yourself. You could teach me about your family. You could teach me about a hobby that you do, something you would like to learn about, something you're curious about, okay? Something you think is unfair that needs to be brought forward. All sorts of different things. Now, if you're looking here, here's a list of some things on the internet that you could possibly, Wild Kingdom, you could do animals, wild or domesticated, like pets. Domesticated means pets. Or farm animals. Gaming, video games, board games, outdoor games, like yard games, tag, basketball, a problem, and 3 ways you could possibly solve it. That's a good one. If you're interested in weather, boats, cars, sports, people. Now, there might be, I usually do not allow famous people insofar as like current people. Historical famous people I usually allow, but not usually current famous people. No Kardashians, no LeBron James, that sort of thing. But I do allow historical famous people. Washington, Edison, all sorts of different scientists, musicians, artists you could possibly do. You could talk about, foods, treats, healthy diets, unhealthy diets, school. You could talk about school, long-distance learning, in-school learning. Again, it is a pretty open thing as far as like what could you possibly write about. It all has to be true. It all has to be fact, meaning I need to be able to check on it and say, hey, yeah, that's other people have said that, and it's true. Like, it can't be an opinion. It has to be very true. So aside from that, sky's the limit as far as what a topic could be. Now, I would say for you guys, my personal recommendation would be something that you already know a lot about, that you're kind of an expert about. Whether that is about basketball, video games, movies, making a video. Some of you love doing videos, so you could delve into the world of video making. Whether that's through Vines, YouTubes, TikToks, what kind of video is there, music, all sorts of things. So my topic ideas, I know that I've spent a lot of time bicycling, so I think that learning more about bicycling is going to be a really big topic for me. Okay. Now, I left bicycling extremely open, okay? Honestly, I'm a road cyclist, but I do have a mountain bike. So, there's huge areas to explore in bicycling, and I love all bicycling, even though I'm not a BMX rider, I'm not a cyclocross, I don't do a whole lot of extreme mountain biking. I do have a mountain bike, but it's old, and that I'm a road cyclist. So, That's its own thing, but I love bicycling and all things. So I think this summer I've kind of started delving into learning more about cycling. So that could be a area that I could explore further and write a paper about. Another idea that I've kind of started generating for myself that I really have become kind of fascinated with are guppy fish. I bought a couple of guppies, a couple male, a couple female, and my guppies are now having little guppies. And baby guppies. They're very tiny and very cute, and so I want to learn more about guppies, types of guppies, how long they live, all sorts of things. So guppies, guppy fish, my tank of guppy fish. So I have a funny feeling that I'll be expecting some more guppies here soon, and my 4 guppies have turned into 6 guppies, and well, I think I'm in for, I need another tank. But that is one that's, I think I'm interested in, guppy fish as well. Another area of interest for me has been, since I've gotten a little bit older and I need to stay healthy, is health. Exercise, and learning how to be better at exercising, so exercise. Now, one area that this is a little bit different than in opinion is you don't have to write. This is your topic, bicycling, guppy fish, and exercise. Make sure that your topic is general, big enough that you could talk about many different things under your topic, okay? So, if you're going to say, Bart, my chihuahua, that is way specific and will be harder to write long and strong about. However, if you, instead of saying Bart, my chihuahua, you instead said dogs, then you could talk long and strong about dogs, and then have 3 subtopics: grooming, breeds, and training. If you were to talk about putting makeup on myself, very specific. However, if you just said makeup in general, you could then talk about foundations, nail polishes, and eyeshadows, or all sorts of different things. If you wanted to talk about just a video game, specifically if you're saying, oh, I'm just going to talk about Fortnite only, probably you could do it, but it's so specific, talking long and deep about it gets kind of tough. But if you open up video games to games in general, then you could talk long and deep, because then you could say, okay, so video games is my topic. Now I have here, first-person shooters, then I have role-playing games, and then I have, computer or MOBAs or massive online games where, like Warcraft, all sorts of those types of games. So if you just go with video gaming or digital gaming in general, instead of being so specific to one type of game, then you could talk about so much more. That's my recommendation to you as a writer right now, is keep it very general. Go with general topics so that you can take that funnel and narrow them down as you go through your subtopics. So if you said, I love fried chicken, for example, is pretty specific, but if you talked about chicken dishes in general, then you could then say, okay, chicken recipes, and then you could sort your recipes by appetizers, main dishes, and then some other category. So don't limit yourself too quickly. That's the problem with brainstorming your topic, is most kids struggle with, they want to be so specific right away. Don't do that. I'll probably stop you if you start naming names, and I'll say, okay, we need to go back it up and be very general. Let's talk about all. That'll be my recommendation to you, to get you going in a very strong way. You need to be general, and then we get specific. Then we name names. Okay? So, again, I went with bicycling, guppy fish, and exercise because they're big topics. Okay? And I have actually never researched guppy fish. So I'm going to choose guppy fish for my topic. Okay? So if you come down here and you're like, okay, so subtopic 3, you will notice that your topic idea fills in automatically for you. So as you're working through these pages, you will notice some of the green things that you type show up other places. Please don't mess with those. If you need to change something, change the green boxes only. Do not change any other color. Change the dark green boxes. These lime green, don't touch those either. But if it's dark forest leaf grass green, you can change it. If it's lime green or any other color, no touching. Alright, I will see you on step 3 to start planning those subtopics. I look forward to it. See you soon. Questions? Let me know. I will be around.